The Olympic Games originated in ancient Greece over 3,000 years ago. The first written records of the Games date to 776 BC. Held every 4 years in Olympia, located in the western Peloponnese Peninsula, the Games were a tribute to Zeus, the king of the gods. The ancient Olympics occurred between August 6 and September 19 during a religious festival honoring Zeus. Olympia, a sacred site near the western coast of the Peloponnese, lent its name to the Games. The influence of the Olympics was so profound that ancient historians began to measure time by the 4-year increments between the Games, known as Olympiads. The ancient Olympics featured a variety of events, from foot races and wrestling to chariot racing, and the pentathlon, which included running, jumping, discus throwing, javelin hurling, and wrestling. Athletes competed for glory, fame, and honor, with victors receiving olive wreaths and becoming heroes in their home cities. Participation was limited to freeborn Greek men. Women were not allowed to compete or even attend the Games, although they had their own separate festival called the in honor of Hera. After the Roman Empire conquered Greece in the mid-2nd century BC, the Games continued but saw a decline in standards and quality. The Romans, fascinated by the spectacle, introduced their own sports and influences, leading to a blend of Greek and Roman cultures. However, by AD 393, Emperor Theodosius I, a Christian, called for a ban on all pagan festivals, effectively ending the ancient Olympic tradition after nearly 12 centuries. The once great celebration of athletic prowess and religious devotion faded into history, its legacy preserved only in ancient texts and ruins. The Olympic Games were revived in the late 19th century, spearheaded by French educator Pierre de Coubertin. Inspired by the ancient Games, Coubertin envisioned a modern international competition that would promote peace and unity through sport. The first modern Olympics took place in 1896 in Athens, featuring 280 participants from 12 nations, competing in 43 events. This revival marked the beginning of a new era for the Games, bringing together athletes from around the globe and rekindling the spirit of friendly competition. Since 1994, the Summer and Winter Olympic Games have been held separately, alternating every 2 years. This change allowed for greater focus and celebration of each set of games. The official symbol of the modern Games is 5 interlocking colored rings representing the continents of North and South America, Asia, Africa, Europe, and Australia. The Olympic flag, featuring this symbol on a white background, first flew at the Antwerp Games in 1920, symbolizing unity and the coming together of the world's nations. The Olympics truly took off as an international sporting event after 1924, when the 8 Games were held in Paris. That year, some 3,000 athletes, including more than 100 women from 44 nations, competed. For the first time, the Games featured a closing ceremony, a tradition that continues to this day. The Winter Olympics also debuted that year, showcasing events like figure skating, ice hockey, bobsledding, and the biathlon. These Winter Games provided a platform for athletes to compete in cold weather sports, broadening the scope and appeal of the Olympics. The modern Olympics have evolved into a global phenomenon, with each edition showcasing the pinnacle of human athletic achievement. From the triumphs of legendary athletes like Jesse Owens and Usain Bolt to the unforgettable moments of unity and sportsmanship, the Olympics continue to inspire and unite people worldwide. The Games celebrate the spirit of competition, the pursuit of excellence, and the shared humanity that binds us all, reminding us that despite our differences, we are all part of one global community.